The Raptors look to take charge, and we're bringing it to you live from Toronto here on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Looking at the Lakers, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Cavs in Cleveland.
Who's watching it?
Now here's Wall. Durant with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got the first bucket of the game with the three for the Lakers. Outside Garland. And he banks in the layup. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending.
Now, here's Garland. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Hey, look at Pirtle. Making it look easy, dropping the hammer down on the defense.
Siakam pulls it in.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Here's Los Angeles now. Loads it up for Davis. And stolen by Siakam. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Now, here's Siakam. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Just 3 to shoot. Raptors need to get a shot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. And it's Wall with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside for Davis. Goes back up. Durant in the corner. Fires from deep. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor. Not the start they were looking for here.
It's tipped. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from three-point range. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Lakers.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And again, no good by Toronto. Pass to Davis. On On the wing, Green. And KD throws it down.
Boy, with that long reach of his, so easy for KD to throw it down.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable. And they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Back to Pirtle. Davis with the double team. And a wide open look for Siakam. It's good from long range.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Wall attacking. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Darius Garland picks one up, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Loads it up for Davis. And that's going to be a travel. Raptors trailed by 5. Down low. Pass to Boucher. For 3, Siakam. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Trent with the wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Wall. Outside for KD. Deflects the pass. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Siakam outside. Pass to Boucher. Launches it. Green with the rebound.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. He nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. And the Raptors making a change here. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Barton Wide open, he fires. And falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Martin's got the lead up to 2 now for the Raptors. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Back to Van Vliet. Outside, Green. From downtown. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. 4 on the clock. Shakes him. Van Vliet. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Hardy. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one's good. Hachimura. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Lakers. 3-point lead. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Boucher. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
Pass to Boucher. To the wing on the left. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
For Garland, he put in the work, and it all came together for him, GA.
And his shooting reached a tipping point. Was given the keys as a playmaker, and this is a great situation for him. Boy, he's made the most of it. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Screen by Siakam. Garland, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
And then Durant with the dunk.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Kicks it out to Garland. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Lakers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. To the inside. And it's Davis with the jam.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
One of my favorite eras in NBA history, Clark, the 80s Showtime Lakers.
Man, I played against those guys. Thankfully, it was just twice a year because we were in the Eastern Conference. Those dudes were unbelievable. Magic running the point. Kareem still playing at a high level down low. Worthy finding his stride and finishing the break. They didn't just win titles. Showtime had a flavor that was fun to watch if you weren't being run out of the building by it.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Lakers leading by 3. KD draws the double. Outside, Wall. Out to DeRozan. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Pass to KD. Inside, Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Toronto calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Back to DeRozan for the 3. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. Raptors trailed by 3. Boucher the screen. And here's Garland for 3. And Davis pulls it down. So it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, when you see the term offensive catalyst, John Wall is one of the first names that comes to my mind.
Here's Barnes. Green with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. And it's Wall in the corner. To the middle. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Boucher with the steal. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Both teams will make substitutions. And the Lakers have possession. It's a 3-point game. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Pass to Achua. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's DeRozan, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
The Lakers on D, leading by 5. And they get it back. Back to Barton. Outside, Green. Trying to find Van Vliet and gets it to him. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
Well, if you thought Green was just a perimeter shooter, you better think again.
DeRozan bounce pass. They double him with Green. Here's Bamba. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. No good. Shot missing. So the Raptors will take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for you. Back to Van Vliet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Birtle with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Barton in the corner. They kick it out to Green. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's DeRozan. And a miss there off the inbound.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Los Angeles up. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Wall looking for an opening. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Back to Boucher. It's stolen by DeRozan. All with it. Garland picks him up. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Out to DeRozan. Toronto grabs the miss. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Barnes outside. Stolen by Durant. KD on the wing. Here's Davis. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 4-point Laker lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
That bucket in no time at all.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
They double team KD. It's up a three. And Anthony Davis with a three. Davis has got 11 in the second half.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Outside Garland. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's Boucher. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Wall slams it home.
Boy, Wall giving me some evidence of that bounce, throwing it down with authority.
Garland with it. Pass to Boucher. Back to Garland. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 6. Lots of room. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
DeRozan with it. They kick it out to Green. And there's the drive. Takes the 3. DeRozan's shot is off. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. Timeout called the Lakers. They're leading by 4. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He told his guys, this is it. We need one final push here. Everyone working together. Let's go get these guys. He also talked about making smart plays with the ball. Kevin, you can't have any mistakes at this point of the game.
Thank you, David.
And that technical foul changes the complexion of this one. Now, just a one-possession game.
There's 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter to tie it up. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Siakam wants to be the guy for this team, especially in these types of high-pressure situations.
Siakam hits them both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Durant with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. High post, Davis. The kick out to Wall. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Buries it from outside.
Somebody lit a fire under Kevin Durant.
Now Garland. Pass to Boucher. Kicks it out to Garland. Missed. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know